Welcome to our funny kitchen. Here's our first customer, and she would like a birthday cake. Do you know how to make it? Well, we will need a recipe. First, we're gonna need flour, eggs, butter, milk, and sugar. Let's first start from the flour. That's enough. Did you know that flour is made from wheat that grows in fields? Flour is a grain. That's our first ingredient. Next up, we need to add some sugar. Very good. And this was our second ingredient. Now let's add an egg. Third ingredient. Let's open the fridge. What about some milk? But this is very tiny bottle. We need much bigger. Alrighty, now it's perfect. Guess what? Milk comes from cows that eat grass in fields. Yep, that's right. Milk is super important for helping us grow big and strong. And here our third ingredient. Next up, we need some butter. But first, we have to cut it with a knife. We just need a tiny bit. Very well. This is perfect. Have you ever wondered how butter is made? Well, it's actually made by turning cream over and over again until it turns solid. And this was our last ingredient. Now we have to mix all the ingredient with the mixer. Oh look, we got the cake batter. Now we have to put it in the oven so we can cook it. Very good. Now we have to press start. Oh look, we got the wonderful cake. Now it's time to decorate it. Wow, we made a beautiful birthday cake. Now the customer has to pay. We need to charge 5 coins. So we will need 5 coins. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. And here's our second customer, and she would like a pizza. But do you know how to do it? Well, of course, we will need a recipe. Let's see the ingredients. Flour, yeast, oil, salt, and water. Now, let's pour the flour into the bowl. And that was our first ingredient. Next up, we have to pour some oil, of course. Very well. And that was our second one. Next up, we need to add some salt. Third ingredient. And then we need a little bit of yeast. But do you know why yeast is added to bread dough? Well, yeast is like a magical ingredient that helps our bread dough rise and become big and fluffy. It's a special little friend that makes our bread soft and pillowy. Very good. Next up, we need to add some water. And that was our last ingredient. And now we have to mix all the ingredients in the mixer. Oh look, we got the pizza dough. Now that it's ready, we have to add some tomato sauce, of course. And some mozzarella cheese. Perfect! Last but not least, we have to cook it in the oven. Let's put it in. Alrighty, it looks wonderful. Let's press start. And here we are. Oh look, it's rising! And finally we got the pizza! Well, we will need the plate to put it on. Oh, that's nice. It looks delicious. Now the customer, of course, has to pay, so we will charge 3 coins. Let's see how many coins the customer gave us. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect, that's right. This is our last customer, and he would like a coffee, a croissant, and a donut. Well, I think we'll need a coffee counter. Let's make the coffee first. We will need to take this out to put some coffee on it. Very well, let's use this tool to even that. Perfect, let's put it back in the machine, so we can get some coffee, of course. Let's turn it on. Let's use this coffee cup. Very good, we got our coffee. We need to cover the cup, of course. Well, the coffee is done. Now we have to pick up some croissant and donuts. Let's start from the donuts, the chocolate one. And last but not least, the big and squishy croissant. Very good. We completed the order. So now the customer has to pay, and we will charge 4 coins. Let's count the coins that the customer gave us. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's right. Thank you so much for helping me today. It was very funny cooking with you. Bye bye.